To get started on this week's assignments, make sure you download the Grids Layout folder as well as the instructional sheet. Inside of this, you'll get the information for what I'm looking for each of the different documents we're setting up. First off, there's a set of information for a column or modular grid. Inside of this folder, I'm going to give you a Word document and a variety of photographs, and you're going to be creating two different layouts that have a similar style. There's going to be one layout for fruits and another one for vegetables. I'm going to let you pick to create either a column or a modular grid layout of this information, and the size of it needs to be 8.5 by 11, letter size, regular size. You must use all of the text and all of the images that I give to you. So let's have a look at the information. So inside the column or modular grid, here's the text information that I have. Again, it's a Microsoft Word document. If you can't open this up, you can always upload it to Google Docs and be able to access the information there. Or if you're using InDesign, you can place the text directly into the design. Notice that there's information for eating vegetables and information for eating fruit. All of this information needs to be part of the vegetables layout, and all of this information needs to be part of the fruit layout. You may choose to edit the upper or lowercase as you see fit, but you must use all of this text. Additionally, there's a variety of different pictures to pick and choose from. None of these pictures necessarily corresponds with any specific text, but you can pull out all of the different vegetables and all of the different fruits and place them on their appropriate layouts. Remember, for this particular layout, you're doing two separate files. One for vegetables, one for fruit, and both of those should look similar, which simply means you're using the same colors, same fonts, same relative layout scheme, but you can add some variety with how you treat the information. In the second part, you're going to create a layout with using an axial, radial, or a dimensional grid. As with the other one, I'm going to give you a folder that's got a Word document and a couple of different pictures to pick and choose from. I will let you pick to use either an axial, radial, or a dimensional grid. You don't have to use all of them. And the size of this layout is going to be 11 by 17, a tabloid size piece of paper. You must use all of the text that I give you, but you don't have to use all of the images. You can pick and choose one or a couple of images to choose from. I'll also let you pick whatever size and colors and fonts that you want for this layout. So let's have a look at the axial, radial, or dimensional information. For this one, you can see that the information's much less. It's basically an upcoming event, but make sure to have good hierarchy with this as well as with the others. Probably the most important information is going to be the title of the event. Second most important information could be where and when it's going to happen, and everything else should be much smaller in its hierarchy. The layout of it will depend on the kind of grid you want to use, as well as the kind of image that you may want to use. Some of these images work better for radial, some may work better for dimensional, some may work better for an axial style of layout. You can pick and choose whichever ones that you want, as long as you use all of the text. Once you finish the entire design, save each of your designs as a PDF and upload them to the Moodle page.